This episode is brought to you by ElevateOS, the only all-in-one community operating system. ElevateOS transforms property management, combining resident engagement, reservations, rent payments, maintenance, and concierge services into a single super app. It also uniquely integrates access control, intercoms, package lockers, and thermostats, eliminating app fatigue and redefining modern apartment living. Visit elevateos.com/MMN for a free demo and see how they can help you level up your operations. Welcome to another episode of the Multifamily Collective. Today, let's talk about the agentic workforce. I was reading a report this morning from Cisco, and the headline of the report says, agentic AI posed to handle 68% of customer service and support interactions by 2028. 68% of customer interactions, broadly speaking, this was across the world, 68% of your interactions with an organization will be agentic in nature. And the LLMs that are powering these natural language conversations will be done in a way that you won't be able to tell the difference between a human and the digital agent that's actually having a conversation with you. So whether it be a human or a digital version of a human, you're not going to know the difference. And you're going to get the answers that you're after, and you're going to get them on your timeline. This is a way of showing up for the consumer in the way that they want to be communicated with on the timeline that they want to be communicated with, and having them get the answers in a much more efficient and effective way. And only handing off to a real life human when and if, and that when and if is going to be further between over time. So consumers will get their answers. Now, what I think is interesting that was not cited in this report is that the consumer is going to have their own proxy. You are going to have a digital version of yourself. It's not new information. It's just that this technology is moving at such a rapid pace that it is now reasonable, plausible to think that you are going to have your own digital agent that does a lot of things on your behalf. If you think about it, we've been trained over, the last decade plus minus with our Google Home, our Alexa, our Siri, these devices that we've been interacting with, whether it's a puck that sits in your home or it's your phone, you're starting to fall into a behavior where you are going to engage and interact with the world through a proxy. And that proxy is digital Mike, right? It's digital whoever. Whatever your name is, there's going to be a digital version of you. There is already really a digital version of you, and you've been feeding all of that data into your Facebook account, your Instagram account, your TikTok account, all these things all over the years. All this data has gone into all of these platforms, and the conduit between you and those has been the keyboard up to recent years. But now it's voice. You're going to be interacting and engaging with artificial intelligence, whether it be Claude or OpenAI or Grok or others. You're going to start interacting and engaging with them from a voice perspective. All the data you fed in up to now, all the data you're going to continue to feed in, and all the behaviors that you've been shaped, that big tech has shaped all of us over the years, is now going to end up being digital agent to digital agent getting stuff done throughout the course of your day. It will programmatically attempt to go out and get things that it thinks that it knows based on your history that you want, need, and desire. And those things are going to show up for you. My gut tells me it's still going to be to some extent through an email. You're going to get an email delivered to you. You're going to get some sort of notification. Let's put it that way. Not necessarily an email. You'll get a notification for things that your digital proxy thinks that you want, need, or desire for that particular moment, that particular day, that particular month, and so on and so forth. It's going to program your life. It's going to choreograph the things that it thinks that you will desire, and it will get more finely tuned over time, and it will be largely right each and every time that it brings something to your attention. So that report from Cisco, 68% of customer interactions it's going to be a real thing by the year 2028, potentially moves faster. I think the accelerating pace of technology and the introduction of new and novel things on a near daily basis now is suggesting to me this is potentially going to happen faster, but you will be engaging with the world through a proxy, through a digital version of yourself. And that is what is going to move the world forward on an ongoing basis from, this point in time. It's actually been happening, and the groundswell has been happening for a very long bit of time. Take care. We'll talk to you again soon.